Well, hello everyone. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate Thanksgiving, and for those who don't, hoping you have a good and wonderful day. So today's video is one by request. On one of my videos, I got a request to do a video about my shoe and boot collection. Now, I guess this individual thought maybe I've got a big collection of fancy boots and that sort of stuff. To be absolutely honest, not really. I have a moderate collection because you can only have so many boots when you're a guy, I guess. I don't know. I just don't have that many, and I reuse stuff a lot. So, this is going to be an odd video. It's not going to be on a tripod. It's going to be handheld. And first, why don't we start with what I've got on. For today, I have these, let me see, there we go. I've got my, what I call my Mana boots. These are big platforms, big stompies. And as you can see, they're a little damaged right here. This is the case for most of my footwear. They're all old. they've been around the block, shall we say. And it's no different for this pair. So these are Demonias. I forget what they're called. I think Demonia Rockers or something like that. I don't think they're available anymore. And but yeah, that's them. By the way, this is my outfit for pre-Thanksgiving adventures, because I'm going to be around my immediate family, and I think I've stated in other videos, I don't wear skirts and that sort of stuff and makeup around my immediate family, because my mom is really old and very fixed in her ways and all of that sort of thing. So chances are I'll just wear a legginged outfit with a long shirt or something to that effect with no makeup. By the way, because I'm handheld, the view finder is right here, right next to the lens. So if you see my eyes dart off that way, it's me looking at the viewfinder to make sure things are in frame. Okay, so let's move on to the next pair. I have a little assistant there. That's Dylan, and Dylan is a fuzzball. So let's start working on shoes. This is my pile of shoes. Right now, it's just a mess. Well, let's start with these. These are my newest pair. They are, as you can see, they are shiny, about calf height heeled boots. They have a zipper on the inside, right there, if you can see it. I've shown you these. I've shown you these with an outfit before. Yes, they are women's boots. I got these at Target with a gift card for 50 bucks. And they've held up pretty good, but like all shiny things, they have a section that's coming off right there, and it's very annoying. This happens with so much of my shiny stuff, and it's probably because the material is kind of cheap. And so, alright, so that's that pair. Next, this pair. Now these look really cool. These have, and let me get it in better lighting. These are, as you can see, they've got slits on the front. Side zip, sort of ankle boot, a little bit more than an ankle boot. I got these at a goth swap, and they're sort of a crushed velvet. There we go, crushed velvet, side zip, moderate heel. Now, the problem with these boots is the heels were pieces of junk. They were like plastic inserts, and one of them fell out. And so what I basically did was I got an old tire from the shop and glued the rubber from one of the inner tubes from one of the tires at my shop, and glued them on. They work pretty good. As you can see, it's sort of falling off. It's a temporary repair till I can either get some good plastic and glue them on and put some striations in them so you can't slip. But yeah, so these are them. when you have fancy hosiery underneath, you can totally see it through that those slits. All right, so that's that pair. This is another pair. I really like this pair. These are my highest ankle boots. There's the heel right there. By the way, that's where my chinchilla lives. Now, as you can see, it is failing. The material is failing, and I'm not sure how to fix this, so I'm just sort of accepting it. Unlike certain seamless makeup artists around, if you know, John McClane, I am not seamless, and my makeup is far from perfect, and my styles and stuff are far from perfect. And sorry, my nose is itching, which is very common with me. My styles are unrefined, and so when I have damage like this, I couldn't care less, as long as the integrity of the shoe survives. Alright, so here's another pair. Crushed velvet, side zip. Once again, a Goth Swap acquisition. Next, got these like 10 years ago. They're called Airsoft or Airwalk or something. Yeah, Airwalk. They're sort of like moccasins, and they're really cool. Side zip, very comfortable. But as I said, they're old, and the sole is starting to fail. I'm going to have to figure out some way of fixing these soles, or I'm going to have to retire these boots. They're suede, sort of a smushy suede when you have them on. And this pair I got at a thrift store about 10 years ago for about $5. Alrighty. Oh wow, this is probably my oldest pair of boots, and I'm very close to retiring them. These are old work boots, and when I wear like a punky, gothy, or punk styled outfit, these are the ones I go to sometimes. The lace is failing on this one, and the back has utterly failed. These are just good for clomping around and not really caring about whether they get damaged or not, because, well, they're damaged. Also, their soles, they have no soul. They're soulless. So there's those. Next, these Demonias. I call these sort of like goth Converse, because they're very much like Converse sneaker or shoes. Ankle, or a little bit more than ankle height. Side zip. I forget what the name of these are. They were acquired by mistake. I wanted Demonia boots, and someone got me these, and they're okay. I like them. All of the things that I wear, I like. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't wear them. But they weren't what I was aiming for. The next pair of boots is what I was aiming for. Here's one. And here's two. Classic sort of Demonia with belts up and down, or yeah, belts up and down the side. Shiny, no little damage there. Side zip, very easy to put on. Stompy boots. And this is what I wanted when I said I wanted Demonia boots. So this is what I got. Once again, I forget what these are. I think these are called kickers or something like that. I just call them tall combat. And I wear them with various things. Okay, the false Converse ones, I think I got, or were acquired for like $50. These were acquired for much more. These were acquired for about $60. This is about 5 years ago. So that's those. Next, these boots. Again, I've had these for a very long time. These are riding boots. They have a zipper up the back, which I really, really like. They have a moderate heel, and they're leather. And they're really nice, and like I said, I think I've had these going on 15 years or so. They've held up really well. Their soles are starting to go, and I'm going to have to figure a way of resoling them because I do not want to throw these out. These are one of my favorite pair of boots. Very comfortable and just simple to put on and all of that. Alright, next. Ancient. These are probably 25 years old. These are motorcycle boots that I got given to me by a friend because I needed boots for a cat costume that I was wearing to Ren Fair. And he gave me these. And they're a little tight on the toes, but they're definitely very tough. They're thick leather. You pull them on, and the soles are in fair shape for the age. And these are, like I said, these are nearing 25 years old. As I said, most of the things that I have are old. I mean, they've been around for a long time. They've been around the block for a long time. Now, these are cheapies. These were very inexpensive. I bought these at a Halloween store, and you can tell they're falling apart. But they were shiny heeled boots. And like I said, I like to have a rough, unrefined appearance with my stuff. Sometimes I do like to be refined, and I will not wear these if I want to be more refined. They have a very tall heel, blocky, and a side zip. I believe these are Demonias, but I got them, like I said, at a Halloween store, and I got them for 50 bucks. Now get this, I acquired them 10 years ago. Strike that. These aren't the 10-year ones. These are about 6 years or 7 years. And they've held up like this. And I wear these a lot. And Delenn is helping with my boots. Alright, next. Thrift store find. A pair I like. These are wedge. These are like suede wedge boots. I like suede because they look nice, they're comfortable, and they don't have a coating that's going to fall off, because I'm really getting tired of coatings falling off like they do. Sort of a partial side zip, but it helps getting them on. And they're wedge heel, and they're pretty cool. I like them. Got those at a thrift store for 20 bucks. Next, my only pair of stiletto pumps. And they have a pretty good heel on them. They're starting to fail. The material is starting to fail. But not as bad as my other pair of stiletto pumps that I had to retire because the coating came right off and they just look like crap. And when I want to be elegant, when I want to look nice, these are the shoes I wear. A difficulty with them is this strap. The strap sort of collapses. It doesn't hold it in place like it should. I kind of wish there was a forward strap to hold it in place, because there are times these will flip-flop as I'm walking, and that drives me nuts. I have danced for 4 hours in these. First time I went to one of the goth clubs my girlfriend was introducing me to, I was in these heels. I was in these heels with fishnet tights, and the fishnets dug into my feet. But I was able to dance in these for like 4 hours, pretty much non-stop. Great night, terrific night. Alright, so let's see. These are actually men's boots. I call them pikes or winkle pickers, but they're not. These are more like a beetle style boot. As you can see, the toe is kind of crunched in and stuff. I got these at a men's shoe store. They were pricey. They were about $70 or something like that. And they're side zip ankle boots, and they have a moderate heel on them. These I wore almost every day for college. Once I got them, and wore them with leggings and long shirts and that sort of thing. These were my quote-unquote heels, and I wore them every day. Rain, dirt, muddy grass, all that sort of stuff. They have held up amazingly well. I think when I got them, they were $60. There's just a little scuff right there, and I could probably polish that out if I ever want to. And then my last pair of boots. Demonias. They're shorter combat boots, that's why I call them short combats. And side zip, easy to get into. These were bought brand new 5 years ago, 50 bucks. So, that would be my shoe collection. As you can see, I have a lot of shoes. Some are in various states of disrepair. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, if you found this video interesting, or if I gave you any ideas, or if I gave you inspiration that, you don't need fancy brand new boots. The 2 Demonia pairs, and, oh wait, I'm sorry, the 3 Demonia pairs, the mono ones, the 2 combat styles, oh, and the shiny blocky heels were the only ones that were bought brand new. All the rest were acquired either at goth swaps or the thrift store. In the thrift store, you can find a lot of neat things. The stiletto heels, these guys, thrift store. The wedge boots, thrift store. So, and I also fibbed the tall stiletto boots I got with a gift card, so I didn't really spend money on it. It was more of a gift. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a happy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating, and you have a good day. Bye-bye.